We begin by taking a few deep breaths. Feel the body breathing you. Expanding and contracting with each breath. Focus on the rising and falling of the belly so that awareness receives the beginning, middle, and end of each in-breath, of each out-breath. Expanding and contracting the belly. Note the constantly changing flow of sensation in each breath, and begin to soften all around these sensations. Let the breath breathe itself in a softening belly. Softening the belly to receive the breath, to receive sensation, to experience life in this body. Soften the muscles that have held the fear for so long. Soften the tissue, the blood vessels, the flesh, letting go of the holding of a lifetime. A liberating awareness begins to settle in as we soften to the breath and to the distrust that hardens us to life. Sensing into how much grief there is in the form of resistance and an ache held deep in the belly. Let thoughts come and go in a soft belly, without holding, without resistance. So much fear and armoring. Let it all float in a soft belly, not hardening it to suffering, just letting it all be in a soft, merciful belly. Let go with each inhalation, softening the belly. Each exhalation lets out the pain. Makes room for our life in soft belly. Expectation, judgment, doubt, and all sorts of old griefs congregate in the belly. Softening them allows them to disperse. Pains, fears, and doubts dissolve into the softness, the spaciousness of a merciful belly. Even the hardness floats in the softness, nothing to change. We are just attending to ourselves. There is no urgency in soft belly. Soften the grief, the distrust, the anger held so hard in the belly. There is room for our pain in soft belly. Levels and levels of softening. Levels and levels of letting go. The spaciousness in the belly mirrors the opening of the heart. Moment to moment, allow each breath its full expression in soft belly. We don't have to get rid of the hardness. Just practice letting it float in something softer and kinder. All thoughts floating like bubbles in the spaciousness of soft belly. Holding to nothing. Let the healing in. Let the pain go. Just softening. Have mercy on yourself. By softening the belly, open the passageway to the heart. In soft belly, there is room to be born at last, and room to die when the moment comes. In soft belly is the vast spaciousness in which to heal, in which to discover our unbounded nature. Letting go into the softness, all phenomenon is allowed to float in the gentle vastness we call the heart. Soft belly is a practice that can accompany us throughout our day and finds us still alive and well. For the last couple minutes, allow yourself to rest. And when the meditation comes to a close and you open your eyes, maintain this increased awareness. Notice at what point the belly tightens once again. At what point does the sense of loss reassert itself and you feel a need to protect against further pain? At what point does the armoring reestablish its long presence? Soften with the eyes wide open to the world, softening to the pain we all share and the legacy of healing exposed in our deepening softness. There are considerable gradations of our capacity to stay soft and work with things that we don't think we can. When we think we're not up to our grief, that's a form of grief. And when we soften to that grief, we find that even when we feel hopeless, we are not helpless. Softening the belly won't perfect us, but it can set us free. It initiates a letting go, which frees the mind to open the heart. We hold our unattended sorrow hostage in the belly, marbled in the muscle tissue with fear. Our resistance to life and our impatience with ourselves rigidifies the belly and excludes the possibilities of the heart. When we come back again and again throughout the day to a soft belly, a sense of ease increases. Softening the belly demonstrates how self-mercy affects our reality. You deserve a life, a peaceful life, free from harm. Namaste.